Should you buy luxury? Let's get into this. Hey friends, welcome to my channel. It's Sean from Style It. If you like fashion, styling, and also luxury experiences, please like, subscribe, and share. I like to be 100 with my community. I'm not new to YouTube. This is a new YouTube channel for fashion, but I also have another channel where I bring science to beauty and I do luxury makeup kind of stuff. The question is, should I buy luxury items? I'm going to give you my journey. I didn't start off buying ready-to-wear and luxury handbags until much later on in my life, because at 19, when I graduated from college and I started being a scientist, although I wanted luxury items, I couldn't afford it. So what I would do when I first started off on my luxury journey, I started buying dishes, whether it was a catch-all dish from Hermes, Dior, Tiffany and Company wine glasses. A step up from that was me saving for fine jewelry items that were under $500 from Tiffany and Company. Now, the reason why I went this route was because I audited myself financially to see how much money I was blowing away with purchasing Forever 21 stuff, their jewelry, and other brands, your Claire's and that kind of stuff. And the amount of money I was spending was astronomical because these pieces were breaking, they were turning too quickly. So I decided, let me start investing in fine jewelry. And my sister started having kids and I wanted to pass those pieces along because I don't have any kids. That was my reasoning for that. Now, hopefully when I break this down to you all, it would make sense to you and you can make your best informed decision should you start buying luxury items if you're starting your luxury journey. 1 is your values. 2 is your financial situation. And if you're thinking about, okay, we know that there's a certain prestige that is tied to having luxury items, perception of the public. If that's important to you, then yes, I would say that's something to consider. We all know that people really do. They treat you differently. I'm just going to say that. They treat you differently when they see you with, items that they can identify with that are of high status and prestige. So yes, if that is important to you, I would start off wherever your financial situation can afford. Now, the next one is craftsmanship as well as longevity of items. Most of the time, well-made luxury items are made with high quality materials and the craftsmanship is exquisite. The stitching, just the fabrics, everything is of such high quality. So if you're looking to invest in pieces that would last you longer, then I definitely say yes, going into, purchasing luxury items is a good way to go. For me, I love ready to wear. I have a lot now, but I just told you all my journey. But I would tell you, there are pieces that I've had for decades. A Chanel tweed blazer has lasted me forever. You're good to it, it will be good to you. Just keep taking it to the dry cleaners. Yes, it seems like a plunge. When I bought mine, it was a good while ago. I want to say 2 decades. And that blazer lasted me a very long time. And at the time, it wasn't as expensive as Chanel blazers are now. Yes, if you're looking at craftsmanship and materials, I would say this would be a good way to go. Next consideration is personal style and expression. If you're really into, standing out from the crowd and you want unique pieces, then definitely luxury is a way to go. As well as my previous points, you're getting high quality materials, you're getting materials that's going to last. I know for me, I love Johnny Coda for making the cut because his pieces are so uniquely designed. His cuts are so exquisite and his material is high quality. So that's really why I love to lock arms with that brand. But he's an upcoming designer. He's not mainstream. And though I love my mainstream brands, I also love to support my up and coming designers as well. If fashion and personal expression is something that you find more important then definitely luxury is a way to go to be exclusive. Buy luxury items that align with your financial goals. Do not find yourself going in debt buying a bunch of luxury items on a credit card and finding yourself in debt because the interest rates are going to be astronomical, and trying to get out of that hole is going to be a task for you unless you're filthy rich. And at that point, I would say pay it all off and keep it tracking. But this is for those who are wondering how to start their luxury journey, and should you start a luxury journey? Should you buy luxury items? And a lot of the times those individuals are really trying to make the best decisions with the monies that they have. You know, look at your financial situation and then see if it aligns with your goals. Now, for me, like I said, when I started off, what aligned with my financial goals and where I wanted to be was dishes and fine jewelry under $500. They aligned with my financial goals because I knew that I wanted to save money on the back end. I knew that I had to take care of my living situation and I wanted to invest money. So I had to look at all those parameters first before I started delving into the world of luxury. I know that social media makes things look so glamorized and all of these hauls of all these different bags and etc. But the truth be told, friends, is that if you can't afford it, don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Don't put yourself in financial constraints and deficits because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, because that's not going to be sustainable over time. You'll find yourself working paycheck to paycheck to pay off all of that debt. So we want to do sensible spending as opposed to impulsive buying. Another consideration is if you're one that is all about the ethical and sustainable side of how things are made, clothing, etc., then definitely, you know, do your research. Make sure you find brands that align with your goals and your values. Because for me, I used to do fast fashion, and then when I found out the truth on, you know, their practices, it was not ethical. I decided to go into luxury as well, not only because the materials lasted and everything, but because most luxury brands tend to be more environmentally conscious. They're talking about their labor laws and labor practices as well as sustainability. So for me, those kind of values align with who I am. And that's why I really love getting my ready to wear. Now, do I buy ready to wear every week, every 2 weeks? Absolutely not. I love to make a purchase, and I tell my friends this all the time. I will purchase luxury items twice in a month, and that's it. After I've already made my purchases twice in a month, that is it for me. I'm not doing anything else because, again, these price tags that come with luxury items are not inexpensive. And at the same time too, I don't want to be in debt, and I don't want to hoard a lot of things that I'm not going to use over time. I have to take inventory of what I have and then make the decision if this is something that I want or need that I will use often enough to justify the price point. So if these factors seem like something that is important to you, then should you buy luxury is a personal decision. But yes, if you feel like any of the considerations that I put out here are important to you, then absolutely. But look at your financial situation and then determine from there. Hopefully you found this video to be helpful, and I'll see you all in my next one. Ciao for now.